Alright, so this is how you're going to do external mod stuff and be super cool. So first, you're going to want to go into your files. And from your files, you're going to want to set up a mod folder. Now to do this, you're going to go to this PC. And you're in your Windows section, you're going to go to Program Files. And from Program Files, you're going to go to Steam, because that's where Baldur's Gate 3 is. From Steam, you're going to go to Steam Apps. And then you go to Common, and that's where Baldur's Gate 3 is going to be. Now, Baldur's Gate 3, you're going to open up that specific folder and make a mod folder. So, right click, new, folder. I just named mine Baldur's Gate 3 mods, but you can name it whatever you want. Doesn't really matter. As you can see, I already have a lot of mods in here, but for this purpose, I'll use a different one. So you want to keep and make it pinned as well. It's really easy to pin that stuff to your quick access if you so choose. I do this just to make sure that I can drop mod folders to and from each one. So you just click on it, right click, and then you should be able to pin to quick access right here, which is here. So that when you're in a download, you can drag one thing into the next. Now, we're going to download the mod manager itself. So you go Baldur's Gate 3, mod manager download, and then it's this very first link. This is the logo that you want because that's the application that is the actual mod manager. Get out of here, add. So you'll come up here and then you'll scroll down to download and you'll click this. It'll bring you to this page. So again, click the purple download button and it'll bring you to this page. And you're going to want to click this Baldur's Gate 3 mod manager latest zip. Now when you click that, it's going to show up in your downloads, right, like somewhere here. And that means it's going to end up in your file downloads here. I already downloaded it, so I won't kind of go into that detail, but you'll take it. It's going to be up here. You'll take it and drag it into Baldur's Gate 3, and it should end up down here. So you'll have this stuff. You'll have the zip file in here. Now you're going to want to extract all of this. So you get Mod Manager and its configuration file. And to do that, you click on just to highlight it, then right click, and then you're going to press Extract All. Now, when you extract all, sometimes this likes to pop up in stuff where it might be in a completely different location. So I always click Browse, and then I put it directly in my mods folder so that I know where it is at all times. Then you press Extract, and then you'll have the application, the configuration file, and the zip file. A lot of people like to delete these zip files after this stuff because you don't really need it. Sometimes you can, sometimes you don't. I'm just lazy as hell. So after that, make sure to have it open. When you open your mod manager, you're going to see that you're all of your in-game mods that you have from the in-game mod manager. It'll show the ones that are active and the ones that aren't active. This is the inactive side, active side, and this is the stuff that's going to be override mods that you have to have in order for all of your mods to kind of work with each other, but we'll kind of go over that in a little bit. So now that you have your mod manager download, you're going to go to Nexus Mods. And from there, you're going to go to Baldur's Gate 3. Now, it should be already in one of their topper collections because it's a very popular video game. I have it saved for a reason. And then to actually browse through all the mods, you're going to click View All. And then you're immediately going to get rid of the time range because that just limits it. There's over 12,000 mods. Some of them are already in the Baldur's Gate mod manager. Some are external that haven't been adapted into the mod manager yet or just aren't there, which is fine. That's why this is here. So then you go through and click whatever mods you want. You can also kind of go through the categories up here. They have a lot you can go through. And then you can also do language specific ones. So that's kind of cool. This is one that I'm doing just to kind of as an example. This Agoth's Head and Scars I think is kind of cool. It'll take you right to the description right away. So it'll kind of tell you what is required for this specific, what's required for the mod to work. And then if you want these specific mods, that you're going to need this mod for those ones to work. But we can go over that later. Now, when downloading mods, you're going to go to Files, and there's going to be a couple of different headings you'll see. One is main files, one is optional files, and sometimes there'll be old files at the bottom. So over here, the main files, usually most times you will download everything that's in main files because that is what all the files need to work. Now, these files here, they are different because some of them use, if you're using custom tab appearance, you need to download a specific head If you're not using custom tab experiences, you don't have to. So you should only download one of these, or if it only says to download one, only download one, because otherwise the mods might get a little iffy. So always make sure to read these descriptions before downloading the mods. Now, when you're downloading the mods, you're always going to want to press download manually. So it'll also pop up. This is a unique mod you need to have in order for the mod to work properly. I already have this downloaded, so I can just click download, and then it'll bring me to this. Always click free because premium costs money. It's annoying. So it doesn't take very long, just kind of just sit and bide our time a little bit before, again, it'll pop up and download, and then it'll download, and from there we can open up our files from over here and go to downloads, and there it is. There is our mod folder or file. So you're going to take this mod file and bring it to your mods folder. Now, if you already have something like this, just like I, replace it. If there's a lot of stuff that it needs to be replaced, if not, that's fine. You have then this as well. You have this folder. So then you click on it, highlight it, extract all, make sure it's in your mod folder, and then you press extract. Now, sometimes it'll pop up like this, where if you already have a shit ton of mods like myself, some files might already be there. So you can just press either copy and replace because they're kind of the same, or you don't have to, just don't copy them. So I'm just click copy and replace for all of them, and there we go. Now you have where is it? Where are you? Right here. There is the head pack. Now, once you have this pack stuff, these kind of more white ones, download it and open up, you're going to go into your mod manager, and this is kind of where you start importing those mods from your mod folder. So you go File, Import Mod, and that's where you're going to click on your mod folder, and you're going to scroll down to where all of these are, or where these white ones are. So we're going to click Head Pack, Open, and down here to tell you, oh, successfully imported. So then it's going to show up. It's not going to show because it's already here for me, but here's it's the duplicate. Here is where it would be. It's going to be in the inactive, and then you're just going to pick it up and you drag it over. I'm using Wildheart as an example, but that's how you would add external mods into the mod folder itself. Now, when you're playing with other people and you have an external mod, if you're both using external, you need to make sure that everything is in the exact same order in this mod manager. Otherwise, the game will be very picky about letting you join each other's games. So you need to be very careful with that. But once you have all your mods in here, you're going to press File again. You're going to save the order so that when you leave, it doesn't screw anything up. From File, after saving the order, you're going to export order to game. So now this entire mod section and stuff, all of the external mods that you had put into this mod manager will now show up in Baldur's Gate 3. So I hope that was helpful. If you have any other questions, just DM me, let me know, and I can explain best I can.